A lot going on in this one.
I had one of my first big hangovers to rum, and I can't consume it to this day.
Each dip is leaving pieces of shredded lettuce in.
Guys, should I get fucking shit hammered at the Streamer Awards and take my cock out and yell and get blacklisted and never see my friends again ever? All right, I got you boys.
Yep.
Don't worry.
Still don't like eggnog.
You know what? It's like there's nothing stopping me from doing that. You ever think about just how little, like, it's just us all agreeing that that would be bad? No, the law doesn't stop you from doing it. The law punishes you for doing it. But, like, you know, I could wait for the camera to get on me and just take my dick out. Like, could you imagine? I wouldn't. Or do you think I'm actually contemplating doing it? It's just insane that I could do that, you know? That is possible. I don't want to. I'd get a 3-day ban, yeah. Would you rather be hard or soft? No, you want to go with the Drake, like, leaves room for wonder, but is truly almost fully hard. You know what I mean? Because as long as there's a little flop, there's like but it could be bigger. You know? Guys, I do not want to take my dick out at the Streamer Awards. I'm just baffled by the fact that I could. I respect all of my colleagues too much, all of my friends. I could never do that. But I could. I won't. I could, in theory, make myself vomit the one time the camera's on me. Just all over the table with a straight face. What do you think Will's reaction would be? Would he join you in solidarity? No. Oh, my God. Everyone would.
Well,
Nandre, we gonna hang out?
avocado was a pretty fortunate
I could see Nandre doing the dick out thing with you. No one's doing it. It's not a plan. Stop it. Does it ever hit you just how easily you could ruin everything so fast? Like all of the people who love you, all of your close, like those intimate bonds you've built and the trust that you've shared, that symbiosis, that I could just flop my cock out. I could do it. You could just start shitting, dude. Oh, dude, when I was riding my motorcycle, guys, did you know I rode my motorcycle from Alaska to Argentina? I'm very cool, very worldly, very cultured. Every single time I was driving for long enough, like when the road would curve, I'd think, I don't have to do that. I could go right into this truck that's just careening into my door. I could. I don't have to lean. I could just go into this fucker. Anytime I was on a cliffside, I don't have to turn. I could just I could do it. You're telling me you don't think about it? Intrusive thoughts? The Call of the Void, no, it has a very legitimate, like, evolutionary purpose, allegedly, in that it's meant to bring your attention to that which you should never do. You know, what is the worst thing I could do? Like, when I hold a baby and I think how I could easily grab it and just toss it like a fucking, what's that Olympic thing? I could just grab it by the legs and just hit it with like a... and just throw it as far as I could, or just like against a wall. Just like I could. I shouldn't. I would never want to, but I could. Do you think I want to do that? No. I couldn't live with myself. I'd ask a larger man to do the very same to me into a wall. But you could. You know? Someone could hand you their newborn baby and you could just fucking throw it. You know that there's a baby tossing forum somewhere. I've held, is it worse if I say I've held a lot of babies? I have held babies. That sounds so weird. I feel like this is fucking Mitt Romney saying binders full of women. Everyone's trusted me with their babies. I've held many babies, never smelled them. Not once. How many babies would you say you've held? You could theoretically drop punt it like an NFL punter. You shouldn't. But you could. You could at any moment punch the person you're talking to. How many babies would you say you've thrown? 0 thrown babies. There's not a single baby that has came into my grasp that I have then thrown. I always remember hearing people talk about the soft spot of the skull. Like, that's where I always heard the most intrusive thoughts. People being like, I could just... just like you're testing a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Just fucking... like you could. You shouldn't. But, like, you know...